Hello viewers, I am back again with a most requested recipe, spicy mixture snack. There is no fixed recipe and different ingredients can be assembled and flavored based on individual taste. So feel free to add or change the ingredients based on the availability. Subscribe to Nazima's Taste of Home. Press the bell icon for latest updates. Let's make the Boondhi first now. Add 1 cup of gram flour, or we call it kadla maav. Add 1 teaspoon of salt and add 1 tablespoon of hot oil or hot ghee. Now add about 8 to 9 tablespoons of water gradually, little by little. Using a wired whisk, make a smooth and slightly thin batter without lumps. The batter consistency is slightly thin. The amount of water to be added depends on the quality of gram flour, so add accordingly. The batter should be slightly thicker but of flowing consistency. Now add half teaspoon turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon red chili powder. Give a good mix and leave it aside. In another bowl, add 1 cup of gram flour, 1/4 cup of rice flour and sift it together. I am going to heat 1 tablespoon of ghee. I am adding a pinch of baking soda and a pinch of Asafoetida, or we call it perungayam tool. Salt as needed. Give a good mix and then let's add the hot ghee. Give it a good mix. Adding hot oil or ghee at this stage makes light and crunchy save. Add water little by little as required to make the dough. Do not pour all the water at one time. Add only as needed. You can use your hands to mix this dough, but I am using a spatula because it's so sticky. Mix well to make a very non-sticky dough. It should not be dry with cracks as well. Cover this and keep it aside. Now let's heat the oil to fry the Boondhi. Heat a heavy bottomed pan. I am going to use this special Boondhi ladle for making this Boondhi, but you can use a frying spoon just like this with holes. Place the ladle over the frying pan once the oil is hot enough and then pour a spoonful of the batter over it. You will notice the batter is slipping out of the slots and falling into the hot oil. That is what you need. Tap the ladle lightly if needed. You can also press the batter with a spoon, but be careful to not to crowd the frying pan, as that will make Boondhi lumpy. It is important to get the right consistency of the batter. A runny batter will form odd shaped Boondhi and a thick one will take a long time to fry and will not easily trickle through the spoon. Fry the Boondhi for 40 to 60 seconds. Boondhi needs to be lightly fried and it tends to get dark in color very soon. Fry in small batches and watch out to get a light yellow color and then take them out. Look at these pearl-like balls fried perfectly. Now let's check out the rest of the ingredients. I am going to use 1 cup of raw peanuts and 1 cup of raw cashew nuts, 1 cup of rice flakes, or we call it Aval or poha, or in singular they call it Asafoetida, and 1 cup of roasted split chickpeas. This is called pottu kadale, and if this is not available, you can use soaked masoor dal for this recipe, and some fresh curry leaves. I am going to use an idiyappam maker to make the save. You can use an idiyappam mold. Grease the idiyappam mold and your hands and fill the save into the idiyappam mold and close it tightly. The oil is hot. Hold the idiyappam maker over the pan. Turn the handle in a circular motion and then thin save starting to fall into the hot oil. As you mold the save, you will notice lots of bubbles. After a few seconds, you will see it will stop bubbling It means it's ready to flip the other side. Save will burn quickly, so keep an eye while frying. Remove it to a oil drainer and keep it aside. Repeat the process with the rest of the save, just like that. Fry the save in batches just like this and keep it aside. Place a sieve in hot oil and add the peanuts and fry it on medium heat and make sure not to burn them. Keep an eye on while mixing and frying, and then remove it to a oil drainer. Now similarly fry the roasted chana dal and remove it to the oil drainer and fry the cashew nuts. Keep an eye on cashew nuts because they fry really fast, and make sure they are golden color and remove it to the oil drainer. And lastly fry the aval or poha. Make sure to retain the white color while frying as it will turn brown really fast. Now finally add 2 sprigs of curry leaves to the hot oil and fry it until crisp, and make sure to retain the green color as it is. Now let's mix everything together. Firstly crush the prepared save slightly. They will break easily, so don't put too much pressure to crush them. Now let's add the prepared Boondhi, and then let's add the fried nuts and the poha. Mix it well and add 1.5 teaspoons of red chili powder, a tiny pinch of Asafoetida or perungayam tool, salt if needed. Mix it till the spice gets combined well. If you wish, you can add a tiny pinch of sugar and some chaat masala and mix it really well, and then let's add the fried curry leaves and give it a good mix, and finally the mixture is ready. After cooling completely, store it in an airtight container. You can store this in an airtight container for a month or 2. Now this crispy and spicy and delicious save mixture is ready for serving. Hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and family. See you soon with another interesting recipe. Thanks for watching. See you later.